This free Unliversity course is sponsored by Siegen Solutions. Lesson 2. The Mind of the Interviewer. Your interviewer will most likely come from the recruitment team and not the human resources group. In the BPO industry, recruiters focus exclusively on selecting candidates for a job, while human resource personnel is responsible for taking care of employee concerns and benefits. Employees are already hired. That's the jurisdiction of human resources. Applicants are not yet hired, and the recruiters are the gatekeepers. So, let's focus on the recruiters, the gatekeepers, your interviewers. During the job application process, you will spend time on interviews. If you try to understand how your recruiters think, you will realize that they all share one perspective, and that is preventive. Yes, preventive. To prevent means to hold or keep back. While they continuously look for talented people to join the company, the recruiters are also trying to avoid hiring people that would cause something unwanted in the operations. They want to protect the company culture, the values that are most important to the company to thrive, like hard work, enthusiasm, continuous learning, dedication, and integrity. Integrity means doing the right thing, even if no one is watching. They want to hire the best fit for the company because whenever an employer hires a person, the company invests a lot in that person's growth. If you understand that, then it will be easier for you to know why there are different stages in the job application process, the interviews, and the exams. While the examinations, both written and practical, are mostly there to measure skills, the interview process gives the recruitment team some clue if you are a good fit or trainable for the role they are hiring for. So, if you consider that while comparing interviews from different companies and different accounts, you will realize that there is a pattern among interviewers. Through that pattern, we can come up with guidelines to help you become more effective and more successful in your job interviews in BPO applications. There are a lot of common interview questions. You may even have read tips on the internet on how to answer them correctly. But to answer the questions genuinely, with less nervousness, it is best to understand what the interviewer is trying to know by asking those questions. Meaning, those questions are like getting to know you better kind of questions, and your answers determine whether you are a fit or not. Here are some of the most common interview questions and what the interviews are thinking of when they ask those questions. Common interview question number 1. Please tell me something about yourself. If you are applying in the BPO industry, the interviewer usually starts with this question to not just learn more about you, but to also find out the following. 1. If you can communicate well in English. 2. If you can express yourself properly without any prompts. It's all about communication. They will just focus on trying to grade your communication skills, so it is best to prepare and practice beforehand. And this is very important. Remember this. Always answer all the questions in straight English because you are applying in the BPO industry. Refrain from saying any Filipino words that we are used to saying when talking to someone. Refrain from saying Filipino words like po, opo, ano, legi, gyud. Instead, you can just say ma'am or sir to address your interviewer. Answer the question in straight English. Talk about things you are familiar with so you can comfortably elaborate your answer and focus on telling positive things about yourself. Common interview question number 2. What made you decide to apply for this job? What made you apply for this job? Why are you applying for this role? These are just common phrases used by the interviewers or recruiters to gain a better understanding of your motivations. What are they looking for in your answers? They want to know if you have a genuine interest or passion for the job you are applying for. They are checking if you are an honest person and if you sincerely want the job. They want to know if you have an understanding of the role, if you read or researched about it. Don't forget to check out the other courses in unliversity.com that give a background on the different roles in the BPO industry. For purposes of giving examples for this lesson, let's use the Technical Support and IT Help Desk common interview questions as an example. If the interviewer asks, "What made you decide to apply for a job in technical support or IT help desk?" A good answer can be, "I have been fascinated by technology all my life, from computer game consoles to smartphones. I also love working with people. I feel that technical support will allow me to meld these two natural interests of mine together. I am also a natural problem solver when it comes to gadgets and computers. I want to use my technical know-how to directly solve issues customers are having. I want to be the person that makes life easier and more enjoyable for people who've run into a technical problem." Common interview question number 3. What made you choose to apply to this company? Why are you applying to our company? What made you decide to apply here and not in other companies? These are just common phrases used by the recruiters to measure your potential commitment to the company. Are you genuinely interested in working for the company and the brand? Or are you just being opportunistic in your choices? The interviewer wants to know if you research the company, if you understand what the company stands for, and know how working for the company aligns with your career ambitions. If the interviewer asks, "Why choose to apply in this company?" A good answer can be, "I applied to your company because I want to belong in a team that makes life easier and more enjoyable for billions of people. I feel like my work here can have a real positive impact on the world. I also love the youthful company culture and how there's a focus on teamwork and collaboration." Common interview question number 4. What makes you qualified for this role? What value can you bring to the company? What are your qualifications? With these questions, the interviewer wants to know more about your education, experience, and other qualifications and skills. How does your experience relate to the role? The interviewer is waiting for you to demonstrate how you stand out from other applicants. The interviewer wants to know if you can potentially be a valuable asset to the company. They're determining what makes you a good fit for the company. For purposes of giving examples for this lesson, let's use the Technical Support and IT Help Desk common interview questions as an example. If the interviewer asks, "What makes you qualified for the Technical Support Representative or IT Help Desk role?" A good answer can be, "I feel that I'm qualified because I took a course related to information technology back in college. I have experience in troubleshooting common computer hardware problems, both in a personal capacity and my job as an IT help desk at my previous job. I know that your company is customer service oriented. I have years of experience as a server in a fast food chain during college." Common interview question number 5. How will you solve a problem? Interviewers often give a sample problem or scenario and ask you how you plan to solve it. Sometimes they will ask you how you solved a difficult problem in the past. They will ask questions like, "What is your troubleshooting process? What did you do when you encountered a problem in the past? Given a sample scenario, what would you do?" This question helps interviewers understand your thought process. If, for example, you are applying as a customer service agent or a technical support representative, they want to know how you will go about solving customer issues because it's crucial to customer retention and business success. If you are applying as a team leader or in another leadership role, they want to understand how you will solve issues that protect the culture of the company. The interviewer wants to know if, given your attitude and disposition, you are capable, trainable, and adaptable. Let's use the Technical Support and IT Help Desk common interview questions as an example. If the interviewer asks, "What is your troubleshooting process?" A good answer can be, "If I get a call regarding a technical problem, I will listen intently to gather information from the customer effectively. Then I will identify and confirm the issue with the customer. Then I will try common quick solutions and fixes. If not successful, I will use resource tools to research the issue. Once a solution is found, I will walk the customer through the fixes." Common interview question number 6. Where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years? Do you still see yourself working for this company in 2 or 3 years' time? With this question, the interviewer wants to see if your long-term goals are within the same career path. They also want to know if it's worth investing in you if you will not just leave within a few months. The interviewer wants to know if you are genuinely excited about the job at hand. They want to know if you see the company as part of your future. Needless to say, if they think that you have no intention of staying in the company, they will likely not hire you. If there are any other opportunities outside their company that you are waiting for to become available in the coming months, mentioning it here will negatively affect your job application. I recommend keeping that other option to yourself until it materializes for real, and you decide then whether to take it or to stay in the BPO company. Besides, most people in similar situations end up staying because they realize that the BPO company, with its stability and competitive benefits, is the better option. In the meantime, for you to increase your chances of getting hired, you have to make them feel that you are committed to the company. So remember, it is important to see recruiters and interviewers as the gatekeepers who will welcome you with open arms if you are a good fit for the company. Understanding the motivations behind the standard interview questions will help you prepare and be confident during the interview process. We have 2 great tips to prepare for your interview. Number 1, do research on the role. There are free 30-minute courses in Unliversity that can give you what you need to know about common BPO job roles to pass your application. Number 2, rehearse these questions with a friend to prepare answers that are based on truth. If you are authentic, there will be no need for you to memorize anything. It's no secret that employers like to hire people who are confident in their interviews. The best way to boost your confidence during a job interview is to come prepared. It takes the pressure off, and you walk in confident, knowing that you'll know your stuff. In the next lesson, we will reveal to you the secret code for passing any job interview. Can't wait to tell you all about it.